guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will be talking about a digital camera that I bought on eBay and it backfired on me. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Rosanna, but you can call me Rosie. I should have done this on my first video, but I didn't, and I should have done it after that too. But like I said, I didn't. And at the time, I was like, oh, people are going to know who I am anyways because it's literally said on my channel. But come to think of it, people would think that's not really my name. So I might as well now start putting my name, not my last name obviously, but my first name. So what ended up happening was, but that's not the name thing is not important. So um I don't know how to say this, but I had bought this camera for my YouTube channel like any other person would do if they have a channel. But the problem was that I had bought it for a low price, which costed $40. Well, it technically costed 37, but it costed and plus tax and stuff. So it was around $40, so who cares? And you guys probably wondering like, oh, that's not a bad price. Probably small or whatever. And it wasn't like a kid's camera too. It wasn't like, oh, it was a kid's. It's probably a kid's camera. So obviously it's gonna cost around there. It wasn't really a kid's camera. It was like a regular type camera you would use to take pictures on. But for some reason, my camera that camera wasn't really working correctly. And let me explain why. For starters, when I had placed the SD card on the camera, it took a picture automatically. And you guys are probably wondering like, girl, it's a digital camera. Obviously it's going to take a picture. Well, not entirely. For some reason, like I said, it took a picture, but I didn't take the picture. So I was like, okay, whatever. I left it alone. I went to delete the photo, and it did it again. And like wait, hold on. Let me explain that correctly. I had went into the gallery of the camera to delete the photo, and I had got off of the gallery. And when I got off the gallery after deleting the photo, for some strange reason, it took another picture. And I was like, why does it keep doing that? So I thought maybe something. I was like, it only took one picture, no biggie, right? I went back into the gallery to delete the photo, and it did it again for the third time. So then I went to video to play it, like to make it seem like I was gonna record something, and for some reason, it recorded on its own, like it did as if I was gonna for like the photo version of it. And okay, I was like, this is kind of weird. This camera is now it's starting to get a little suspicious. And for some reason, when I was about to like okay, so I was like, okay, that's strange. I went to the gallery to delete the video and the photo that it took on its own. So I was like, okay. I went back into I got off of gallery from after I had deleted both the photo and the video. And for some reason, like I was like, this is getting strange, whatever. So I decided to turn off the camera, Because at this point, I was getting low key a little annoyed. And, actually, if you guys don't really understand too well, I'm gonna show you a clip right now.
I intend to answer that call.
What can you do for me?
I can't talk to you since you requested a lawyer.
Forget all that. Talk to me.
You waiving your Miranda rights?
Hell yes. What can you do for me?
Give me evidence that Bulger is your partner, not just your lawyer, and I will acquiesce to life without parole.
Man 115, you get Bulger and that girl you're looking for.
No deal.
No girl.
Lethal injection.
Heroin addiction.
There is one offer on the table. That's it.
My cop's kid, too. I thought you all went the extra mile for one of your own.
My deal?
No
That's something.
touching it.
You could be just dealing with something else. Murdering someone else.
Alex, we can save a life today, not prevent some hypothetical murder 20 years down the road. There's a girl out there that needs our help now.
He ain't giving it up.
I know.
We can get it out of him.
We don't do that.
I heard the speech and I listened to it, but not today. Kenneth won't deal, so don't ask me to do that.
Cabot's right. Can't couldn't get out.
This old little girl goes down to tubes. Look, my way, you can get both the jobs.
I don't do that anymore. I'm over this time.
The heavy lifting.
It's not the heavy lifting.
So, what you just saw in the video was the camera. I took two separate videos of the camera doing that exactly. And mind you, I wasn't touching it, no, none of that. And that's what ended up happening to the camera. But, like, for the first few days, it only took, like, one photo. And then, like, for some reason, the video, it started recording on its own as well. But I obviously had to, like, press something in order for it to stop recording. So the next thing you know, mind you, it was the same day, right, that I was planning on using the camera to record my videos for my channel. But for some reason, when I tried to record on the camera, it for some reason stopped. And I was like, why did it stop? And for some reason, it wasn't really working like that. It kept stopping the video. So then like not too long later, that's when that started happening. Like it started constantly taking pictures. So I was like, okay, I'ma just go on eBay and I'ma like return the item. But for some reason, like it had the option to say if you like, let me say it. If it for some it had like when I had bought the item, it and I wanted to like return the item, and it had the option, right? It had the option for me to like just whether or not it like on reasons why I wanted to return it, and I had clicked on item defect, and I had told them why explaining what happened to the camera. So then when I tried to like upload the video of the camera taking the picture of it on its own, for some reason it didn't give me the option. It only said photos. So I was like, bruh, how am I gonna like tell them what happened if show them what happened if it only had photos as an option. So I was like, bro, what the hell? So I got pissed and I was like, bro, don't tell me I had wasted $40 on a digital camera only for it to start taking pictures on its own, like what you just saw in the last two clips. And I was like, Oh my god. I was like getting very annoyed at this point, so I was like, oh my god, bro. Oh my god. So I was like, don't tell me I really wasted on a. Don't tell me I wasted $40 on an item that was malfunctioning when I tried to use it. And I ended up returning the item, obviously, because I was pissed off. I was really pissed off because why would a camera that costed $40, why would, matter of fact, why would they send me a camera that would be like that? Like, excuse me, sir, like, what is wrong with you? Like, so I know for a fact that I might not get a camera that costs $40, especially the one camera that you just saw, because that literally pissed me off. That irked my nerve. Dead ass though. Like, why would you do that? So, I got mad. I had requested to return the item because I got mad. And now, mind you, the camera had came before a I had bought two things. The camera and a tripod for the camera. Now I got stuck with a tripod without a camera because the camera malfunctioned when I tried to use it. So now, due to the fact that I don't have a digital camera, now I now I'm most likely stuck with a tripod and no digital camera. So I am obviously going to return the camera to the seller. So on Monday, today is Saturday. So yeah. Well, that's about it about the story time. Um, to be honest with you, I am working in the orientation still, and it's pretty good. I'm okay scared because I'm supposed to do a renewing contract every 6 months, and I'm okay scared because I don't know if I'm only going to work there for 6 months. So that is handled. I class wise, I winded up dropping English composition too. And hear me out, hear me out. Y'all probably wondering why you dropped the class. Blah, 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 blah. Did you fail? Technically speaking, I was failing the class simply because the professor wasn't really explaining. I'm not gonna name names because legal reasons, and I'm not trying to get sued for putting out the said person's name. But the thing was, the reason why I dropped the class was because the professor, she wasn't really, I wasn't really understanding her teaching tactics. And it's mainly because the said professor, like I said, I'm not naming names. I'm not going to tell you if it's a woman, if the professor's a woman or the professor's a man, because, like I said, legal reasons, and I'm not going to, you know, get sued if the said person saw this video. But, like I said, the said professor wasn't really explaining the assignment well, and, to be honest with you, I didn't like how the said professor was teaching the class because this professor, yeah, like it was helping. That I understand that a lot of professors have their own ways to teach the class. Teach whether it's a teacher at a high school, teacher at whether they're teaching elementary, middle school, high school, or college. They all have their own ways on teaching the class. But I didn't like how she wasn't really explaining well. I didn't like how I should have never played that video because of obvious reasons, but so like I said, I didn't really. Okay, long story short, I wasn't putting any assignments in, and two of the assignments that I did last week wasn't correctly done, and I ended up failing the assignments. I told the professor if it was best if I could drop the class and retake the class during the semester rather than continuing the class and just fail the whole semester. So don't do what I did where to the point where I wasn't submitting the assignments and to the point where I had to redraw the class. Don't do that. Make sure you do your assignments. If you need help, just email the professor. Because I tried doing that. I'm not going to lie. I tried doing that, but I don't think. But for some reason, that part wasn't working for me, and I ended up not submitting any of the assignments. And not because I didn't want to, it was because by the time I was going to start doing the assignments, I winded up not able to do it because the assignment tab was closed by the time I was going to start doing it. So, um, that was that. And, make sure you do your assignments and do good in your class. And, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.